What's up, my home seller clients? It's Rex, and in this video I want to talk to you about the importance of not doing what a lot of people do, which is doorstep negotiating. If you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely stick around. So, doorstep negotiating, what the heck is it and why don't you want to do it? Well, there are certain agents sometimes who will negotiate with you on the doorstep. So if you're at the house and there's home buyers that are looking at your property, and let's say it's the traditional manner where you're selling it over time and people are showing up whenever, and then you find some buyer who's excited about the property and their agent knows it because the buyers say, hey, I like this property and I want to make an offer on it. And then the agent might start asking you for things. So, you're standing on the doorstep as they're leaving and the agent says, so, my buyers are wondering if you could leave the refrigerator, or if you could paint the living room, or if you could leave some furniture, or if you'll replace all the screens, or if you put in recessed lighting in the living room for us, or I don't know, it could be anything. And, that creates a verbal contract. Now, in real estate, there is no verbal contract at all. Everything's in writing, and if it's not in writing, it doesn't exist. But that doesn't mean it won't create problems later on, right? Some agents and buyers don't understand that there's no such thing as a verbal contract. And then later on, we get into the transaction, they say, oh, well, you said you were going to leave the fridge. And I'm like, I didn't see that anywhere. Or you said you were going to paint the living room for us, or leave the furniture, or fix the screens. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know any of that stuff. And then it creates bad feelings among the buyer and the seller, and that's just never good, right? So the way to handle a doorstep negotiator is when the agent comes up to you and says, hey, will you, my buyer's interested in the property, going to make an offer on it. Would you mind leaving the refrigerator or painting the living room or building a new chimney for us or whatever? Say, well, anything's possible. I mean, just go ahead and write it into your offer, and that way we'll be able to let you know. And then when we get the offer, we'll counteroffer that item right out, so we have a nice, neat, written record of what we're not doing, right? Because we don't want to do it. Or if you do want to do it, it's okay, but it'll be in writing, and I won't have to unravel it all later on. So doorstep negotiating, it's pretty obvious. Just don't do it. And if anybody says, hey, will you do stuff? Say, well, anything's possible. Just go ahead and write it into your offer and we'll take a look at it. That's it for this episode of Doorstep Negotiating, Don't Do It, I guess is what I'm calling this one. If you have any questions, you're ready to sell your house, give us a call. Other than that, we'll see you at your house.